Hey y'all, welcome back to FlyafterFifty, no spaces. I'm FlyafterFifty and I am back with another video. Y'all, this is just a get ready with me.
You gonna need a snack, this alone.
I got some products here and we're gonna put them on. But I'm trying to be Sephora focused. So most things are gonna be from the Sephora brand, but they're from back in the day, except the eyeshadow palette. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, first of all, my face is already moisturized. I got all my products on. So I'm going in with the primer. And for the primer, I'm using the Catrice Prime and Fine Aqua Fresh Hydro Primer. That's it right there. So, the world is still crazy, right? I saw that world leaders at Lagos, and they're letting Trump have it, okay? Way more than our own people, talking about Republicans, who could stop this tragedy if they had any good thoughts except for their own, where they can keep a job. It feels good on the face. So, it's terrible. But I've been listening to this lady. I'm going to put her information in here. She has a YouTube channel. And she's like a historian, a U.S. history historian. And she is laying it out, what's happening and what she thinks is going to happen. Okay, for foundation, I'm using Sephora Best Skin Ever. This is their long wear foundation. I know they came out with another one, but I haven't gotten that because I had to stop buying. I have too much foundations. My goal in my declutter is to get at least rid of 15 of what I have, because I have way too much. Alright, put my mirror. So this is what we're using. Shuck It Up. And that's the shade, and it is 50 in. 50 in. Okay. It's creamy, but I don't want to use too much. Dot it all over my face. That wasn't even a half a pump. Wait a minute. Curl up my. Y'all see how I got my sister-in-laws? I prefer them like this because easier to manage all those strands, you know. Alright, so I'm using this Real Technique sponge to blend it in. So how y'all doing? I keep finding myself doom scrolling, but what I'm looking for is some good news. That's what I'm looking for. I haven't come across that, so I might need to stop. So this is long wear. I can't remember if it's medium coverage. I'll put it in here. But I think it might be medium to full. But I don't want to put too much. I put a little bit on. More on for my cheeks. Now, I don't have any eyebrow stuff. So when it comes to that, I'm probably going to just go off because it'll take me forever. And come back. Alright, got that on. The next thing I'm going to put on is concealer. I have two of the Best Skin Ever concealers. I have them in 50N and 44Y. There's not much difference in them. 50N, 44Y. You can see them more yellow in this one, but they don't go light enough for a highlighting concealer. So I'm just using them. So I won't be highlighting today. So that's 44Y, 50 in, and that last one is the foundation, and that's also in 50 in. So yeah. So an exciting news that got me a little excited is they announced that I can't remember, Damson Iris or Idris or something like that. He is the new Black Panther. What y'all think about that? There's only one Black Panther to me, and that's Chadwick Boseman. But we want to go on. I think he's a good pick. My brother's son, who knows so much about comics and stuff, and who knows this guy, says he's a really good actor. I've not seen him except for my husband watched him in some drug show where he's a drug dealer. But he is Nigerian. So that's going to improve the accents on screen. But yay, I'm so happy that they're continuing on, and I hope that it's the same success as the original and Wakanda Forever were as well. And I'm hoping, since they have these different lives, they like, what's it called? I can't remember. But they have these different realms that they're in, that means his mother, Black Panther's mother, is still alive, because they did her wrong. Bring her back, and they, as in the Academy, she should have won an Academy Award for that show. That's all I'm saying. Alright, I'm going to go off screen, do my eyebrows, and be right back. Alright, y'all, I'm back. I got my eyebrows done. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills, her pencil wand in dark brown, and I use the Lift and Snatch from NYX in espresso. And to clean them up a bit, I use this Jones Road concealer. I really like this concealer for under your brows, around your brows, because it's too stiff to use under my eye, but I really like it for that. I think I'm going to get a darker one maybe to go over the top. Alright, so that's what I use so far. Now, moving on to my face. Let's finish up our face. I'm using this old, they don't sell this anymore, the Sephora Pro face palette. This one is a deep one. Looks like. And inside it has contour, bronzer, and some blushes to include some highlighters. That is what we're going to be using for our face, my face. That's what I'm going to be using for my face. First of all, I'm going to warm this up a little bit, and I'm going to use this Jet Setter, this one down here, the lighter of the two bronzers. Dip that in there. And I'm just going to warm this look up a little bit. Now, I did not do my gel on my eyebrows yet. I still have yet to do that. So, y'all saw today, I have not seen the movie Sinners. There's some things that I just don't watch. I'm not saying it's bad or if it's good or anything. There's just certain things I know I can't watch. I don't want to watch. So, maybe one day I'll watch it. But currently, right now, I do not want to watch it. So, I haven't watched it. But that did not stop it from grossing a lot of money. But they have just broken the record for the amount of Academy Award nominees they have. I think that's awesome. Even if they, and I hope they win it. You know, so that was a good thing today. Let's just talk about good things today. Zuri turned 1, but she just thinks she run the household. That's the only problem. She thinks she's the boss. I was like, Zuri, stay out that kitchen. We got gates up. She moves the gate out of her way and goes in the kitchen. And when you say, get out of that kitchen, she just comes, you know me.
She better not be listening. So she moves the plate. The gate. Get out of this kitchen. Get out. Get out.
No fear, nothing. That's her kitchen. So as for blush, I'm gonna use this neutral reddish orange one, reddish brownish orange one, Premier. Use that. What other good news? Not so good news. That ice storm gonna hit. Y'all please make sure y'all prepared. I gotta get us prepared because even though I'm in Florida, but I'm at the top of Florida. Loreal and I'll be sure dating, which is wonderful. People have been going in on her. I'm like, what is y'all problem? You always say beauty's on the skin deep and love somebody with a good heart until it happens and you're shocked. Let people love. They are older and they found love with each other. Leave them alone. And anyone like that. You didn't do that with Cher and her young, or did you? I don't know. I didn't see it. You didn't do that with Cher and her young man. Madonna does it. Okay, that is on. Next, I'm going to do highlighter. So I'm putting on makeup today because later tonight we're going to the high school and they're going to talk about the dual enrollment. Like when your child is in 11th and 12th grade, they cannot be dual enrolled, go to school, go to the high school during the morning and go to the local college and earn an associate's degree once they earn their high school diploma. So we think that's a good. My children did not seem interested in it, but Bella does, so that's what we're going to be doing today. So I think these three are the blushes. Yeah. And I'm going to use the LA, that one right there. So here you go. Alright, so that is on. Now on to setting my under eye. I'm going to be using this one from Hourglass. This is their Hourglass Veil Powder. Alright, so this is the face. Not too done up. This is the face. Now we're going to go in. Should I do the lips first? I think I'm going to do the lips first. And for lips, like I said, I have the old stuff from Sephora. I have these two. I don't know what these are. But they had these on sale at some time. So it's a new two nudes, light and dark. So I'm going to be using that as well as this gloss balm. Put this on top. They don't sell these now. So y'all, I am still getting my beauty room together. The more I feel like something's right, I have to get rid of stuff. I have to get rid of a lot of stuff. I did lipsticks. I did all my samples, things I know I'm not going to be using anymore. And it was a lot, and I got rid of it. And I told myself I'm not going to overconsume anymore. I have way too much stuff. So I'm not going to overconsume. Blushes, wait till y'all see how much blushes I would have and want to keep. Blushes, lipsticks, powders, body care, bronzers, contour. Basically what I'm going to be doing is using up what I have, of course, but not keeping so much on hand. And also, I'm still going to buy eyeshadows, but I know I have to get rid of some eyeshadows, so I'm going to go through them, and some things are going to have to go. I still got plenty of room for eyeshadows, but I don't want to over consume anymore, especially for mainstream brands, because of who the money goes to. I think they're going to do a blackout, not buying anything anyway, so that's what I do intend to do. Enjoy. I'm going to put in here the blackout face that I have been seeing telling us about things. I'm putting here, I'll put the name in here. It's on Instagram, and if you're interested in doing that type of thing, moving us along, trying to stop what's happening, in this regime, that's a good site to follow. So I'll put it in here. Oh, it's pretty. That's pretty. That is nice. Now I'm going to go over it with this one. Alright, now for the eyes. First I'm going to use this Sephora Boost and Lock eyeshadow primer. Once again, they do not use this anymore. They do not sell this anymore. And I don't even know if they actually replaced it or not. I haven't looked. Y'all, I know this is a rambling video. Y'all might not even see this, because I'm doing too much. And the eyeshadow I'm going to be using is their new palette, the Amazing palette. And it says it has 29 vibrant shades. This is the box. And here's the palette. It's like a pink wave. Very pretty. And a 29 eyeshadow palette, it says. Nothing else on the back. Let's open her up. Okay, that's how the sleeve felt. Sleeve in here, very nice. I mean, color, very nice mirror. Big. And it stands up like this. But here are the shades. It's almost like it's in 4 different sections to help you come up with a look. I mean, you can use some things as blushes, bronzers, highlighters as well. So very nice. So let's see how it performs. Let's go. Not a lot of stuff stuck in the pan. That's great. Building it up. Now I'm going in with that light pink. Once again, not much dust up. All that together, just with a buffing brush. Nothing's on this one. All right, now we're gonna go in the outer reed, and we are going to use I think I'm gonna use this one right here. Once again, not a lot of dust up in the pan. Well, that one has more dust up than the other ones. Okay? Bloop. These are some nice shadows. I like these shadows. Alright, now for the lid, I'm going to be going in with those pinks. This one. These two up here, the pinks. Okay, Sephora. Okay. I mean, they're not blaying all over the place, but they feel good, and they feel like the kind you can best apply, you know, with your finger. Clean mine off. I got some of everything on there. Dry this off. Alright, I'm back. Now I'm going in with the lighter pink. Nice. This one's they're different textures. No fallout. Just apply it and go. Now I do know this, last time I checked, this was sold out. So I would do one of those reminders if you want to get it. Looks nice, feels nice, looks good on my mature lids. No fallout. Maybe a little. I can see some. Limited fallout. Then I'm gonna go, I got the darker color of my eye. I'm going with that pink again. That's in the crease. That's one eye. Now the next eye is just going to be more neutral. Alright, going into this one right here. Limited fallout. That's nice. Tapping away to build it up. Very nice. I'm going to clean the brush off and go into 23. That's right behind it. It had a little bit more. It could have been a mustard yellow, but it's still nice. Not quite mustardy. A little bit of fallout. Oh, more I go, more fallout. Okay. Tap that. And we're going to just tap it along the top so that we can add enough, you know, to soften up the edges of the crease color. I think I'm going to put some more of that crease color in there. To that crease color. So I'm going to go back in, just getting some more and going back in on the crease. So don't forget who came first. Alright, now we're going to go in the outer V. I'm going to use that same, no, I'm going to use the brown down at the bottom. It's 26. See if that's enough. It is enough, but it's not what I'm going for. I'm gonna put some dark in there as well, but it would be dark enough on its own. Just some right here. That's better. I do like these shadows. They are nice. Now for the lid color, ooh, I already know I'm going to be using these goldies. All right, and they pick up fine with the fingers, more than fine, and lay on nicely with minimal to no fallout. I'm not feeling fallout, but sometimes I'll look and I have something on it. But these are nice. These are nice, y'all. These are some great shadows. I'm so glad I picked this up. I'm gonna compare it to the other ones because I don't remember them working this great, you know. All right, now for my under eye, I'm just going to go in with one of the browns. This one that's in the outer V. One that's in the outer V. All right, these are my lips. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up and do my eyelashes, and I'll be back in a bit. It'll seem like a bit to you, but I know it's gonna be about 20 minutes. Okay, y'all, I am back with my finished look. I just put on some eyelashes, some mascara, did my inner corner, and I did change my lipstick. That lipstick, I see why it was on sale. It just wears off. It was all over my teeth and everything. But I did have these Sephora lip pencils. So I used 2 of these. I used, once again, I don't think they have these anymore. Number 17 and number 4. But I do also have number 32. Now these are the wind up ones. Kind of came off my hands, but these are those. This is what they look like. And like I said, they just wind up. So now I'm just going to spray my face like I did earlier with the Beauty Amplifier. This is a Sephora Blue Beauty Amplifier. It's a set and refresh spray. Once again, then I don't think they make these anymore. That on. Let that dry. And on top of that, I'm going to be using their Perfection Mist Nude Glow Spray. Once again, don't think they make that anymore. Alright. So I'll spray this on my face. Alright, looks good. So here's the finished look. Alright, y'all, my battery's about to die. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about the looks in the comments, and I will see you in another video. Bye.